respect to ballerinas.
Yeah.
All my respect to ballerinas.
Go
Y'all are
dancers.
the real warriors out here.
Because this is hard. Hi Aggies, my name is Nikita.
My name is Shiloh.
My name is Zara.
And today, one of our very own reporters, Molly, will be teaching us how to do ballet.
This is our first time dancing ballet, so let's see how twists and turns await us.
Hopefully, Molly can point us in the right direction.
Are you ready to twirl?
Let's leap in!
Hello, I'm Molly and I am a ballet instructor here at Living Well at the Arc. So today we're starting by teaching them the 5 basic positions of ballet, the fundamentals, a couple of bar combinations to help them warm up and get them some of their fundamental technique. And then we're going into the choreography and learning the fundamental steps of the choreography. We start with some PK arabesques. We go into some of the basics of turning, some of how to spot, how to keep balance, and then getting into some of our choreography. We'll be learning a little bit of the fairy doll variation. Starting with first position where your heels are together and your toes are apart. You want the turnout in the leg to come from the hip. This muscle up here is called the piriformis. You want to use that to rotate your leg in the hip socket as opposed to just trying to force your feet to turn out. So this is our first position. Our first position arms are up here like you're holding a big beach ball. You want to imagine that you're able to take a drop of water from your shoulder and let it drip down gently down the slope of your arm and roll off your finger without letting it pool in your elbow. So you want to keep the elbows lifted, the shoulders down, and the hands nice and long as well. For our second position, you can take a tendu out to the side, which means to stretch. Third position we never use because it looks too much like a bad fit, but I'm still going to teach it to you for the sake of just for fundamentals. So you can tendu that leg again and close that heel to the middle of your arch. For fourth position, you can tendu your leg to the front. Now for our fifth position, you can tendu that leg to the front one more time and close into so that your heel is touching your big toe. Honestly, they were doing really well. I was really impressed. I teach an all levels class, a beginner class, so I'm used to teaching beginners. I've seen the whole gamut. I've seen people who are naturals and people who it comes a little bit harder to, and these guys blew me away. They were doing so good. They were picking it up so quickly. They're absolutely naturals. Plie means to bend. So a demi-plie, we have you bending your knees as far as you can without taking your heels off the floor. And then our grand plie, you can go all the way down as far as you can, lifting your heels off the floor, pressing your knees out to the side and keeping your chest lifted as you do that. Then as you come up, you want to press your heels down as quickly as you can and come up through that demi-plie.
I know myself, and I actually, when I was younger, I had to go to these like physical therapy lessons because I had such awful balance. Like when I was younger, I could not stand on one foot without falling over. So that was, I just know that like I'm just gonna be so humbled right now. And that's why I signed up, because what is Aggie Studios if I don't entertain the general public?
And all the way down. Tendu to fourth. Demi and stretch. Weight evenly distributed between the legs.
Maybe in the future when I do this like a million times, I might get it. I'm not counting on it though.
Let's start by facing the side in your tendu position. You can plie your standing leg, but imagine in your working leg that will become your standing leg, that you have a brace on your knee and it will not bend. It does not bend, okay? So then you're gonna step onto your releve, which is your tippy toe position. You're gonna step onto your tippy toes, your releve, into your arabesque. The hard part is trust, honestly, because there's gonna be a tendency to not wanna get your weight all the way and you're gonna fall back because you're afraid, but you have to push your weight over your foot so that you can get all the way over that toe in balance.
Okay, but like you do up and down and that's not working.
I love how we're equally confused. Like all of us together, put together, we're just all like, wow, this is so fun. I love being here. Just being here is so fun. And then whenever like a new step comes on, we're like, yes, yay, this is so fun. But they definitely have cuter outfits than I do. Shout out Shiloh, her outfit, too cute.
I was so happy with like finding out that Molly was going to be like our instructor, especially because knowing how like patient and kind she is. Honestly, shout out to her for being able to like actually teach the dance to us very well.
Since Shiloh's standing in the middle of the room, the corner might be the corner of her perfect box, but for me, if I were facing the corner of the room, I would be almost profile. So I'm facing the corner of my own perfect square. So you're facing the corner of your perfect square in your B+ position. We take tourne lié, tendu.
Yeah, so my confidence in following through with the techniques, I would say on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being most confident, I would say I would land more like around a 3 or even like a 2. I would say I wasn't very confident in what I would do, especially when I was like second guessing myself pretty often.
Hold your core, hold the position really tight. Okay. Hold it tight, hold everything. Now plie. I'm like really plie. Okay. Bend knee. Yeah. Okay. That's what it should feel like. Okay. Faster.
Anyone who wants to learn ballet, watch closely because this is exactly what not to do when learning.
I'm just really looking back and forth at Molly. I'm looking at myself in the mirror over and over again, and I'm just like rethinking, is my arm in the correct position? Are my feet positions correct?
Passe, plie, passe, plie, sous, changement. Are you ready? Yeah. Don't let me press them down.
Oh.
Don't let me press them down. Don't let me press them down.
Oh, sorry.
Don't let me press them down. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's how you want to feel.
At the beginning, I feel like I have the confidence because I feel like maybe because I have some background, so maybe like I can do like a bit better than others. But it turns out like surprisingly like all the reporters have the same like background that like learned a little bit when we were young. So we were basically like at the same level.
Relevé, plie, pas de bourrée, passe, sous, changement.
It's hard to keep balance. Sometimes I just like sway away. It was like really hard for me to make turns. I always like cannot make the correct turns, and Molly, she just told us to find a direction or a corner and look at it and remember it, so that with that and after practicing like we can finally like relatively do better on turning.
All of my muscles are so sore. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. I think ballerinas are so hardworking, and what they do is incredible. Like, being able to stand on point for that long is so impressive, and being able to engage so much of your core strength, I feel like my abs are really feeling it, and your hips, like no wonder, like they're so like sculpted in shape. I'm just like in awe.
Repetitiveness or like repetitive learning is something that I prioritize a lot, or is something that I use in order to be able to learn a new skill. So I think with learning like ballet, I think it's very necessary in order to incorporate repetitive just rehearsals and just like movements in order to really ingrain it into my head. And yeah, I definitely recommend for anybody who really wants to learn a new dance, or especially ballet, to go to the ARC and really just pick it up, just like do it, you know?
Ballet, just like Molly said, is and art of athletics. I think it's a kind of sport because we can get sweat. So yeah, so it has like many benefits. So I'm pretty sure I will keep doing this.
Well, now it's time to unlace our point shoes. My name is Shiloh.
My name is Nikita.
My name is Zara.
And stay tuned for all things Aggie.